All right, man. Torture talk. Torture talk. Torture talk, baby. All right, man. So look, man, we back once again. I don't know when this video is gonna come out. It might come out right after I do it. So UMG has responded to Drake, and we're gonna get into that. Before I get into that, you know I gotta get my spill. This is Torture Talk. If you like the content, please consider subscribing if you're new here. Let me work for your subscription today. All the beautiful, sexy ladies, put one in the chat. All the fellas, y'all know to find the ones that just don't harass them. I don't sell no merch, but I do have content, absolutely free. But if you want to leave a donation, link is in the description. Cash App, no more PayPal. They call me the Hidden Gem. I went from 1,300 subscribers to over 14, almost 15,000 and 15,000 subscriber will win a cash prize. You know what it is. And I am the King of the North. Let me know what kingdom you from. So we're going to get right into it, man. Let's do it. I did it under a minute. All right, so UMG has responded to Drake. We're going to see what they say. Let's go.
Whatever the case may be, it had just happened, bro. And just like Kendrick Lamar, UMG decides to respond to Drake in the same day. It says UMG responds to Drake's defamation lawsuit, calling it illogical and frivolous. Now, I'm not going to lie, bro. Frivolous is diabolical to say in a response. Illogical as well. Don't get it twisted. But this is crazy, bro.
Frivolous. Drake. It's one thing Drake gotta understand, man. See, when you are playing in shark infested waters, you are bound to get ate or bit or something's gonna happen to you. And I think Drake doesn't understand. I think he's so used to winning that he thinks he's gonna win everything at all times. And frivolous is definitely diabolical to say as a response. This is crazy.
They decided to respond the same day, coming with the Kendrick Lamar energy. If I say so myself, I'd be lying if I say I didn't. UMG did not waste any time telling Drake how they feel about the situation at hand. If you don't know, Drake decided to respond to UMG with a defamation lawsuit in regards to the situation with Kendrick Lamar. This happened, last night, today, whatever the case may be. It had just happened, bro. And they responded calling it, what was it again? Frivolous? That's wild, bro. So from what it looks here, it says Universal Music.
That's definitely wild. So, I mean, I want y'all to understand. I mean, I guess what I want to understand is, how do y'all really feel about this? Because I know us as Kendrick fans, because I'm just going to speak for the Kendrick fans, Drake fans. I'm going to ask y'all a question about this. How do y'all really feel about this? Like, y'all Drake fans, how do y'all feel about this? I mean, do hip hop come first for you, or do Drake come first? I need to understand. How do y'all really feel about Drake basically suing Kendrick Lamar? And what really bothers me is the fact that he's not suing Kendrick. But Kendrick was the one that said the disparaging things about him. Why isn't he suing Kendrick? That's what makes me believe that this is something more at play. I think from what I've been seeing and from what I've been reading, what I've been seeing, I think that he is trying to scare them to making them pull a song from the Super Bowl. And what I mean by that is, I think that he's going to put this case in play, and then he's going to go to the NFL and he's going to say, look, see, I think 50 Cent said that. 50 Cent said that. 50 Cent said that this is what he would do. And I agree with that. I think that that's what Drake's going to do. I think that's what Drake's going to do. He's going to try to threaten the NFL by saying, okay, if this guy plays this song, this is the legal issue that's going on, and I'm going through a case with them over these disparaging words and him trying to defame me. These I just need y'all to not make him play that song. That's what I'm thinking that he's gonna do.
Group is firing back at Drake's lawsuit, accusing the music giant of defaming him by promoting Kendrick Lamar's diss track, Not Like Us, calling the case illogical, and accusing Drake of trying to weaponize the legal process. In a strongly worded statement issued Wednesday afternoon, UMG flatly denied the allegation in Drake's lawsuit filed earlier in the day in New York federal court and sharply criticized the superstar artist for bringing it. Not only are the claims untrue, but the notion that would seek to harm the reputation of any artist, let alone Drake, is illogical, the company wrote. We have invested massively in his music, and our employees around the world have worked tirelessly for many years to help him achieve historic commercial and personal financial success. We've been helping him. I don't know why he's tripping like that. That's what they're basically saying. This is wild, bruh.
I told y'all. I told y'all. He turns on everybody he don't like. Everybody he disagreed with. I told y'all, man. This is what happens. I told y'all. I said that early in the other video, man. I said it in the other video. This guy, man, I'm telling y'all, man, he is a doodle ball. I'm telling you, man. And I'm hearing that he is trying to get the reactions taken off of YouTube. Oh my God. He's trying to get the reactions taken off of YouTube because they put that in the lawsuit and they had some of the YouTuber reactors up there. This is crazy. I wish I was up there. The king need to be up there, baby. Nah, I'm just joking.
He says the lawsuit claims that UMG knew that inflammatory and shocking allegations in Lamar's scathing diss track were false, but chose to place corporate greed over the safety and well-being of its artists. It says here, but in UMG's response, the music giant said that Drake himself had often engaged in rap beefs featuring bombastic claims about his opponents, the very thing that he now claims is illegal. Wow, so Drake himself had often engaged in rap beefs featuring bombastic claims about his opponents. Wow, so UMG is really letting him know, bro. Really letting him know, bro. You're guilty of the things that you're claiming that we're doing. You're doing something that's illegal also. That's crazy. UMG.
Yo, I told y'all. I said this earlier. What are you going what Drake, what are you going to do when they come after you? Like what are you going to do? Like what are you going to do when UMG runs wild on you? Ooh, no, I'm just joking. What are you going to do when they come after you? Like what are you going to do? They're going to do the same thing you're doing to them. They're going to say, okay, well, why is it wrong for them to do it to you, but when you did it to them, you said this, you did this, you said this, you said this, and they're gonna bring in a lyrical expert. Trust and believe they're gonna do this. They're gonna bring in a lyrical expert and break down all your bars. What does this mean? What does this mean? What does this mean? I'm telling you, bro, this is yo. I can imagine, bro, if this goes to trial and Kendrick Lamar has to go to court. If he has to go to court and look at Drake, yo, this is crazy. If Kendrick has to go to court and look at Drake in his face, this got to be the craziest thing ever. I gotta see this. Kendrick goes to court and he has to go on a stand and basically look at Drake sitting there. And Drake is sitting there and Kendrick in his head like, I really got you, boy. I tore you up, boy. Oh, man, that's all Kendrick got to say is, I tore you up, boy. And Drake will be like, no, I don't want to go and do something else. Yo, I'm telling you, this is crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Really letting him know in this case, bro. Throughout his career, Drake has intentionally and successfully used UMG to distribute his music and poetry to engage in conventionally outrageous back and forth rap battles to express his feelings about other artists. UMG wrote, back and forth, or do you mean back to back? When he used his platform with UMG to go back to back with Meek Mill, with other rap battles, with other situations, with other rap artists, Drake was using UMG at the time. UMG is saying that Drake is guilty of what he's accusing them of now, which is insane, bro. UMG is basically telling Drake, yo, bro, you used us for the things that you're now claiming are illegal, which is crazy because when you were doing them, they weren't illegal at the time. But now that it's happening to you, now you feel like it's against the law. This is crazy, dog. Correct me.
I'm telling y'all. Y'all tell me that's not crazy. Y'all tell me Drake fans. I know it's a lot of y'all on my page. I know it's a lot of y'all in my. Listen, I know I even seen some of y'all unsub. Hey, listen, I'll be watching everything. I watch every thing on my page, man. I'm the king. I watch everything, and I seen some of y'all unsub because I said something you ain't like. You know what I'm saying? But I want to know: is this okay with you? Are you cool with this? Are you okay with this? Is this essentially snitching? Is this what this is, man? Is this snitching, man? You know what I'm saying? What is this, man? If I need to understand, if your artist, your favorite artist Drake is out here, he's out here, literally, I mean literally saying things that is derogatory and defaming other artists. And then when someone puts boot to ass on him, like book, like boot to ass. You know the sound when you kick somebody in the ass? Boot to ass. He's now taking them to court. Are you okay with that? I need to understand you Drake fans. Every Drake fan in the comments, just say yes or no. Are you okay with your guy taking someone to court over a diss track when he was doing the same thing for years to other people? Are you okay with it? That's yes or no. Just yes or no. You ain't got to explain it. Just say yes or no. That's it.
In the comments, but this is insane, bro. Drake's case repeatedly makes clear that he is not suing Lamar himself and that he holds UMG responsible for releasing a song that allegedly knew it was defamatory. In its statement, UMG denied that claim and said it would defend Lamar or any other artist if they were hit with such a lawsuit. It says here, UMG said, "We have not and do not engage in defamation against any individual." UMG said in this statement, "At the same time, we will vigorously defend this litigation to protect our people and our reputation, as well as any artist who might directly or indirectly become a frivolous litigation target for having done nothing more than write a song." So UMG is calling cap. UMG is definitely saying, no, there's no defamation. We never took part in defamation, nor do we engage in defamation. It's calling it frivolous litigation target is is insane, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro.
So you are out here saying that UMG. Now let's be clear here. Let me play devil's advocate for a second, right? Kendrick Lamar wrote a song. You're saying that Kendrick Lamar wrote a song calling you a pedophile, right? A PDF file, whatever you want to call it. Kendrick Lamar wrote a song. You are taking you're taking the label to court because the label allowed the song to circulate. They didn't stop him. So you're basically saying, I don't have an issue with you, Kendrick, even though you wrote the song and you did all these things and you said these things, because that is what battling is. I don't have a problem with you, Kendrick. Nah. Because if I say I have a problem with you, Kendrick, that means that I'm snitching on you and I'm taking you to court. So I gotta say, hey, I don't have a problem with you, Kendrick. You can do whatever you want. You can drop whatever track you want to drop, Kendrick. It's cool. I got a problem with UMG because UMG They supported it. They was the ones that pushed it. Even though you were the one that wrote it. But they was the one that pushed it. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't supposed to do that. They weren't supposed to let that come out. That's the thing. They weren't supposed to let that come out. They were supposed to just say, nah. Can't put that out. Can't put that out. But here's the thing. I did something talking about your wife and your best friend. And they pushed that as well. So they wasn't supposed to push that. But they did anyway. This is what it sounds like. So I'm saying to y'all, that's what Drake is saying, essentially. He's saying that UMG pushed this song that basically defamed me. But here's the thing. They want to defame me so they can pay me less money. Because I'm asking for this amount, and they're saying, no, this song made you worth this. But here's the thing. I'm going to admit this. Not Like Us is a big song. Not Like Us is probably one of the biggest records of all time. But Not Like Us, when it comes to Drake's back catalog, didn't do anything to his back catalog. He's still streaming. Not Like Us did something to Drake of now. But the old back catalog Drake it's not being touched. So that argument that he's using, saying that they trying to devalue him, they're not really trying to devalue you because you're still the most streamed guy. I don't think that that's the case. I think that you have something else up your sleeve. And I said this earlier, and somebody said, oh, you too late. You late, bro. You late, bro. He already filed another suit. You late, bro. I said in the video, there's something big that's going to happen. It might happen this week. And I was right. It just happened just right there. So that's all I'm saying.
I've been saying indirect, bro. I've been saying indirect, and it's funny how they mention it in this article, bro. Might directly or indirectly become a frivolous litigation target for having done nothing more than write a song. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. We've been saying the word indirectly, and the fact that it's mentioned in this article is crazy to me. And then with the frivolous title being used at the very top, that's insane. But let's continue. It says here, Drake and Lamar exchanged stinging diss tracks last year, culminating in Lamar's knockout Not Like Us, a track that savagely slammed Drake as a certified PDF file, claiming the company had artificially boosted a song that contained defamatory statements about him. Earlier on Wednesday, Drake made good on those statements, filing a federal lawsuit that claimed UMG had boosted a false and malicious narrative that the star rapper was a PDF file, severely harming his reputation and even putting his life in danger. UMG intentionally sought to turn Drake into a pariah, a target for harassment or worse. The star's lawyer wrote in their complaint, UMG did so not because it believes any of these false claims to be true, but instead because it would profit from damaging Drake's reputation. The accusations and Wednesday response statement represent a remarkable rift between the world's largest music company and one of its biggest stars. Drake has spent his entire career at UMG, first through signing a deal with Lil Wayne Young Money imprint that was distributed by Republic Records, then by signing directly to Republic. The lawyer...
All right, so somebody has said something earlier, and I'm going to run it back a little bit so y'all won't miss everything he said. Somebody said that Drake is only doing all this because he wants to get off the label and the label don't want to let him go. That's what they're saying. He wants to get out of his deal, but I guess they didn't read what was said. Basically, Drake is saying that they're trying to devalue him. Now, I don't know if he has a severance package that he has, or he's trying to walk away with some money. I don't know. I'm just not trying. I'm not following what he was saying. The guy was saying that Drake is trying to get out of his deal, and they won't let him out of his deal. So he's doing all this because of that. I don't see that. How's that the case? I thought that Drake was renegotiating a deal for more money. Now, I don't know if he wants to stay. Why would you want to stay on a label that basically defamed you and basically put, had somebody, say some things about you that you claim ain't real. Why would you want to renegotiate a deal with them? It can happen to you again. If you lose this case, it can happen to you again. So why would you want to do that? I don't understand it.
Drake's lawyer, his argument isn't making any sense, bro, because he's saying UMG is a part of all this, not because it believes any of these false claims to be true, but instead because it would profit from damaging Drake's reputation. How are you going to profit from damaging Drake's reputation? In the next paragraph, it says that UMG and Drake have been together his entire career. What's the point of damaging an artist's reputation that you're highly invested in? It doesn't make any sense at all, bro. Why would I damage your reputation if we've been supporting your reputation your entire career?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Young Money.
That's what I'm saying. This is something else, because if you're saying to me that these same people that's been helping you do these things, now all of a sudden they want to damage your reputation, but they're the same people that helped you, and I'm sure that they know some things that other people don't know about you. Trust and believe they know a lot about you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's going on with this case. I don't know what to believe, because my thing is, he's saying he's suing for defamation, but you're not suing Kendrick, the guy who made the song. You're suing them because you're saying that they're boosting the numbers for defamation. But isn't the court going to say, well, why aren't you suing the guy who actually said it? You're suing the record label for defamation, but you're not suing the guy who actually said it? I just don't understand that. That doesn't make sense to me.
And ever since we signed to Republic, bro, it doesn't make sense that you're going to say that we're going to damage your career when we've been helping you your whole entire career. You're one of our biggest artists, and we've took you to places that you've never been. This is UMG saying that, bro. This is UMG telling Drake, bro, you'll never be where you would be without us. You never be without us. You never be without us. You'd never be where you're at without the things that we did for you, bro. This is crazy. And I'm starting to understand, like, you really got to be so much in the wrong to make people actually root for the big industry label, bro. It's crazy.
I agree. I agree. A lot of y'all are starting to see when they say Drake is a Karen, and even though I don't like that term, they say Drake is a Karen. This is it. He's the hip hop Karen. You listen, bro. There's no way in the world y'all could convince me that this dude is doing something good. There's no way. Because if that's the case, all these years that went by and he's seen that these things was going on and he was doing some of these things and participating in some of these things, yeah. And all you and everybody that's defending this, I'm questioning your hip hop card. I don't think you should even have a hip hop card, because this isn't hip hop. Y'all had a battle. Jay-Z said some things about Nas. Nas said some things about Jay-Z. Biggie said some things about Pac. Pac said some things about Biggie. LL said some things about Kumo D. Kumo D said some things about LL. Eminem said some things about everybody that he battled. Everybody said some things about Eminem. Like, Beans said some things about Jada. Jada said some things about Beans. 50 said some things about Jada. Jada said some things about 50. But they never went to court. They never went to court. How are you supporting this? I don't understand this. Get him out of here, bro. They never went to court for none of this. This guy literally, bro, this guy, he probably was going to take Pusha T to court. And you know, what's the name probably stopped it, bro. Prince stopped it. I'm telling you, in my heart of hearts, I think that he was going to take Pusha T to court, probably. And Jay Prince said, nah, bro. Nah, we can't do that. We're not going to do that. He put a stop to it. I believe that that's what happened. I'm not saying that that's what happened. I'm just saying I believe it happened. I believe that's why he never responded. Because I think he was going, you told about my kid. I wasn't even trying to put my kid out there like that. You told about my kid. And how is it that you taking Kendrick to court for not like us, but not Meet the Grams? Not Meet the Grams. Meet the Grams was 100 times worse than Not Like Us. 100 times worse when it comes to that. But again, it is what it is.
Never seen so many people agree with the label before. Usually people are against the label. But now Drake has been so wrong about this, we can't help but to agree with what the label is saying. This is crazy, bro. I can't believe that Drake really thought that he could double back on the defamation case and think that UMG wasn't going to respond right away and call cap on it. It looks like they did a Meet the Gram scenario and responded to Drake on the same day, bro. This is insane, dog. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to talk about this soon, but just to get it out the way, bro, there is no way that UMG is going to let this happen. There is no way that UMG is going to allow this to happen. They're calling cap on Drake, and they're saying that everything that Drake is saying is illegal is what we did with Drake in the past, bro. When you talk about the back and forth beef that he had with Meek Mill, Pusha T, whatever the case may be, we boosted the sales. We boosted the sales of Charged Up. We boosted the sales. We promoted him. That's what we do as a label. We promote our artists. It's insane, bro. It's insane. But Drake wants to call that illegal. Drake wants to call what he's been doing with UMG for years illegal, bro. It's insane. It's insane. And his lawyer doesn't really have a really good argument here when he tries to tell the people that UMG is trying to defame him. Why would you defame an artist that you've been taking care of for this many years, bro? It doesn't make any sense. It's actually the most absurd thing that I ever heard. And I never really choose the side of the label, but this time around, bro, I can't help but just to look at Drake the same way the label looks at Drake. Like, this is ridiculous, bro.
It definitely is. It definitely is. Yeah. I need to contact one of my friends who's a big Drake fan, and I need to talk to him and ask him, how does he feel about this? And is he still a fan? Because this to me is unreal. I know a lot of y'all probably saying to yourself, oh, it's just what it is. Nah, this is unreal. This is unreal. And I'm glad UMG responded, because some people need to hear from them. And if they're saying that listen, man, Drake's saying he got evidence, I'm telling you it's from the academic stream. That's it. The dude is gonna probably come testify and say he paid for this, and then it's gonna be something that may get settled out of court. Who knows? But ultimately, Drake just shot himself in the foot. I don't see it ending well for him when it comes to this lawsuit. I just don't. I don't see it ending well. I think this is gonna really, really put a shift in his career, and it's over for Drake. All over one battle, and that he should have never probably partaken in. He should have just left it alone. Either way, man, thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate y'all for being here with me, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll see y'all, man. Y'all have yourself a good evening. See y'all. Peace. Bye.